Morning everyone. I look like I've just woken up. I haven't, but I look like it. Last night obviously I wanted food and there wasn't much here. And now I've got the same problem for breakfast. So I'm off to go get something to eat. I need to take medication with me because I need to take that as well. Look at the dishes I need to do. And put away and stuff. Something to eat in here. Oh, I tried vlogging when I was in there, but it was so hot and the camera just kept sleeping up. Honestly, it was roasting in there. I ate it so fast just to get out. Oh. Food eaten, medication taken. I've literally just remembered the reason why I didn't have anything here in the house for breakfast is because I made a decision to be having smoothies for breakfast, which I've got, and I put it all in the freezer. This is what happens when you're tired and you want to get food. So, but what I did get in that cafe was really nice. I've not had anything like calf type food for ages, and I had a proper tea, like tea, milk, sugar. This might be my first one then this year. I used to drink not a lot of tea, but I used to have tea quite a bit. Obviously, when you work in an office, it's something to do. I prefer tea to coffee. And I gave up sugar and sugar in my tea about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I don't like tea anymore. It's boring. Morning everyone, I am on my way to go and view a car. I didn't record much last night, or anything last night, because I didn't do anything. So up early and yeah, off to go and look at, well, a few cars to be honest. Fingers crossed. Literally the middle of nowhere. I'm back. I didn't record a lot because I was driving around so much. What a long day. But I think I might have bought a car. Well, I've given a deposit on the car. I guess I could pull out of it, but yeah, I've given a deposit on the car, and I'm actually excited. I wasn't overly excited at first. It was sort of like a strange thought process. It's the most I've ever spent on a car. And I didn't go out with the intentions of buying the car that I bought. But I just thought, it's a car that I really want. And near enough to the day, so just over 3 years ago, so the first ever Pure Elite was 3 years ago, and a couple of weeks before the first Pure Elite, I had to sell my car. Like I hadn't been working for 18 months, so I left my job at LexisNexis in November or October or November 2013. The first Pure Elite was May 2000. Oh wait, when did I leave? Yeah, the first Pure Elite was May 2015. So I went from October 2013 to May 2015. And I did a few bits of work. I did a bit of consultancy, and I did get paid really well for consultancy. I'm not gonna lie. You always get paid more doing consultancy. You get paid in a day, or you get paid in a month if you're employed. Weird. Anyway, I'm rambling. I was getting close to the first Pure Elite, and I got to the point where I'd put everything in it, and I had a car which I loved, and I sold it to give us money, just to take the pressure off of us of worrying, and bought a little Clio. That car was awesome. And so yeah, so I sold my car. At the same time, about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, let's say about 5 years ago, there was a car that I used to see all the time, and I said, I'm going to buy that car. Like I want that car. Anyway, I've just bought it. I've not told anyone what the car is yet. Nobody knows. I probably won't do like a big vlog about it. I'm not really someone to boast on this. I think it's a little bit grotesque, to be honest. People do stuff like that. But it's something I bought for myself, and something that I'm going to really enjoy. It was fun driving it. It's a high-speed performance car, and coming from like my big 4x4 which I had, which did move, and it was quite a fast thing, but it was automatic, whereas this is a 6-speed manual. And going back to that type of manual was an interesting experience today. But yeah, it made me smile, so I enjoyed it. So I go and pick it up on Monday if I want, or Tuesday. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Because I was driving around so much today, obviously I've not vlogged, and I was viewing loads of cars and things, and yeah, it just didn't seem appropriate just to be taking up my camera all the time. So anyway, I'm back home. It's a long day. It's now, my watch isn't working. It's now 10 to 10. I probably should eat. I'm actually getting really excited now about this car. I am getting excited. Anyway, good night.